Chapter 3 will teach about EA construction, structure, and principles of EA development using FXDreamer. Go to the FXDreamer website. We can see the main menus in the upper right corner. The first menu, Builder. Builder we will use most often. We will use the Builder to develop our EA. We will use blocks to connect together. Each block will have different functions. For example, check conditions by using indicators. Check opening orders, and open buy or sell orders. I will now teach you how to write now. This is just an example. I will teach you about this in the next chapter. Going back to other menu, Converter, we can convert a file for MT4 to a file for use with MT5. Click Upload and choose the MT4 file you want to convert to MT5. FXDreamer will then convert the files automatically. But I wouldn't recommend doing this at all. Sometimes you'll get a file that has errors or doesn't work properly. FXDreamer can be developed to use both versions. If you want MT5 version, developing it yourself from scratch will be better. The next menu, Purchase. You can use both free and paid, but the free users will have limitations such as limiting 10 connections, creating a maximum of 30 projects, share projects to the public 3 projects per day. For payment, you can choose to pay according to the number of months you need. Next is an example written by the FXDreamer team for you to study. You can come here to learn more about some tools that may not be included in our lesson. You can try to study here. Document is a manual explaining the operation of various blocks in FXDreamer. In the last part, Forum, you can ask questions, find answers, and report usage bugs. If you have ideas for creating an EA but don't know how to start or have questions about using any blocks, feel free to ask questions in the forum. Before we start learning how to connect blocks, one thing is important we need to understand first is the counting of the candlesticks. In this example, let's place a buy order when the EMA 10 line crosses above the EMA 20 line, the candle where this happens. We will call it the setup candle, and we will always set this candle as the first bar, and the real buy will occur at the 0 bar, and we will count down the rest of the bars. As for the second, third, fourth candle, count down from the first candle or what we call the setup candle. How FXDreamer works order, from the top level. The top level there are 3 main blocks. FXDreamer will be ordered according to the number of that block. In this example, even the second block is the leftmost. But the system will start work at block 1 first, and complete other block work connected to block 1 before moving to block 2 on the left side. And in level 2, block 4 and block 5, system will choose to work at block 4 first, in numerical order. Connecting block, for a block with a condition check, There are two ways to connect. In this example, if we want to count the number of opening orders must be none. If the condition is correct, it will continue to work on the orange one. If it is wrong, then it will continue on the yellow one. Next example, is the high of candle 1 higher than the high of candle 2 or not? If so, exit in orange. If not, go yellow. A normal block that does not use a condition. There will be only one way to connect. A single block with no any connection will not be operated. At least two blocks connected, the system will work.